capacity, and they're close to that as everyone wants to see what River Plate will do next. The man in the middle, just saw him, Claudio Martín, and we're underway.
Good luck to the man in the middle, as we have to do it before every single game.
Maxi López, one of the new faces, 3 new players into the 11 for River Plate after Fuertes is suspended. Also suspended for this match is Horacio Ameli, and injured is Dario Husain. And because of Husain's injury and Fuertes, 2 strikers, López gets the nod.
Not long ago, we saw Cavenaghi score a beautiful goal via free kick. Just from that distance, I believe it is Alessandro who's going to take it now.
Instead, Cavenaghi looking for López. And behind Lucho Gonzalez, it slips up on the near side. Cavenaghi again. Who scored the game winner against Corinthians. River Plate were losing 1-0, and Alessandro hit a free kick to tie it late after both teams went down to 10 men. And then Cavenaghi gave him the victory heading into that second leg.
Yeah, before he gets the shot, though, it looks like a foul there by the player who goes for the header. Right next to the man in the middle, huh? Never saw it.
Mr. Pipo Gorosito playing on that not that long ago, and now straight to the coaching ranks.
Played right behind Dante Poli, the central defender from Chile. Pipo Gorosito, one of the most talented midfielders of his generation, also played in Chile for a couple of years.
He's got a Chilean tie, and that's why they could bring in Dante Poli and Nelson Paraguez, who's on the bench. Demichelis. And it's still River Plate getting all the touches. Zapata. Near side for Alessandro. Tried to control it off the right foot. Could not. Stepping in there was Cristian García.
Very quickly about Pipo Gorosito, since we're talking about him. He also played in Japan. To Chile, he was one of the greatest players of all time that ever played for San Lorenzo.
Alessandro. And the defensive play by Arguello to bring down Zapata. Well, Nueva Chicago, if the season would end today, they would avoid relegation, but there's a very fine line between them and the one team below them, Union of Santa Fe. It's about 0.007 percentage points. Don't ask me what that means, but it's not a lot. Huracan looks like they will be relegated unless they can probably win every game from here on in. Manuel Pellegrini. His team came out of the gates not as quickly as the powers that be at River would have liked. Winless in their first 3 in all competitions. And then things started to heat up. Looking for Carreño, who's been the informed striker for Nueva Chicago. Pereyra. Cavenaghi. Alessandro did well for that after the ball took longer than he would have liked to get to him. And through the slalom course, Alessandro denied by Dante Poli.
Dante Poli, 10 years ago, when he first came onto the soccer scene in Chile, he was thought to be one of the next great central defenders. He used to be compared to Elias Figueroa, who in Chile would be like Daniel Pasarela in Argentina. He had a tryout with Manchester United that didn't go well. Now at 30 years of age, Dante Poli finally making it big in Argentina.
An international destination. No, it's just across the border.
And unfortunately, he suffered a couple of injuries that didn't let him become the player everybody expected him to become. Very, very finesse, technique, elegant kind of a central defender, Dante Poli.
D'Alessandro. Taken by Orsayet, who said this week he is not intimidated here in his first ever visit to Estadio Monumental. There's his save in front again. Lurking was Cavenaghi, who has 6 league goals, 3 more in the Libertadores.
Well, as a piece of advice, though he shouldn't be intimidated, he shouldn't even be talking about it before the game. Don't get any thoughts into anybody else's head. Just do the job. Good goalkeeping, by the way, so far by Ortolet.
He said being brought up in the Boca Juniors youth ranks since he's played in La Bombonera. Not too intimidated about playing here, but yeah, exactly. Watch what you say. Lucho Gonzalez. Trying to churn through was López. Now cleared away on the left side by Arguello.
Ironically, Dante Poli never became an international for Chile. Not like Nelson Parragués, who's on the bench, but even played in France '98. The 3 games, Nelson Parragués, I believe he was 10 to 12 years with the national team. Pellegrini also coached in Ecuador. Took the team to the championship. Same with San Lorenzo here in Argentina, and now with River Plate.
Nueva Chicago coming off a 3-0 victory over Chacarita. They're in 9th place on the table, but that was their first win in a while. And boy, did they need it, and they did it. Emphatic nature. There was a time there where they won 3 straight in rounds 3, 4, and 5, but then were unable to win in their next 4 matches before beating Chacarita 2 weekends ago. Buljubasich, who is now the clear #1 choice for River Plate in goal. And Gonzalez. D'Alessandro up the left. Has some help here. Gets the cross in. A good, sharp, hard ball. It's covered by Orsayet.
Very active, D'Alessandro, in the middle, on the right, now on the left. Looking, what do I do? He goes way too soft to the near post, straight at the goalie. The crowd came out in force, Max, so they're very happy with Manuel Pellegrini and his team, the way they're playing right now.
This place was an absolute cauldron also in the midweek. Through. Oh, good run there by Cavenaghi, but a better save by Orsayet. He's getting a lot of work, but looking good doing it. Here's Amaya, the ex-River Plate central midfielder, much in the same mold of D'Alessandro. Nueva Chicago very happy they have him. Here he is again. Up the right foot.
Beautiful.
Finding a target in time at Ceballos.
Okay, now Lucho Gonzalez not only looking like Ariel Ortega, but also playing like El Burrito. Fernando Cavenaghi, who is an excellent finisher, now would like to know that from an uncomfortable position, try to chip the ball of the goalkeeper. In this case, do not keep it at ground level. Happy to say, though, Max, we do have an entertaining 10 minutes 0-0. River Nueva Chicago. Nice to be back.
Week off because of elections in Argentina.
Well, same thing will happen on May 16th for that weekend.
It was a bit tall for Alessandro, who was in an offside position.
And whoever scores the winning goal today will run for president. You know.
Alongside Carlos Menem, the ticket to go after. Pereyra. And there's the whistle as Gonzalez was brought down. Garcé. Now the cross was well delivered, cut out by Orsayet, and Cavenaghi getting a bounty of looks. And down goes Ariel very hard.
Remember Carreño, huh? Yeah, that's a familiar face with Boca. I think he was asking the referee, ironically though, didn't he hit me though?
And now Nueva Chicago come up to the right. Oh, Palo off the crossbar. Amaya to Buljubasich, and what a chance for the man up front, Diego Ceballos.
Well, they do say that goalkeepers have or have to have luck on their side. No doubt about that right now. It is a great game, chances on both ends. Now the visitors, great cross, two players waiting for that ball. Where's the defense? I'd like to know. So lucky, Buljubasich. He gets a piece of the ball right here on the rebound. And somehow it doesn't cross the line. Very lucky River players.
I'll tell you, he almost went off his back and back into the goal. Nueva Chicago rushing forward again. Arguello. Zapata. Slips through. Oh, look at this. Breaking Cavenaghi. Not a good ball for D'Alessandro. And they will, I don't know. What will they get? It's a corner.
Hey, Naco, mira!
There's still discussion whether it was a throw or a corner. In the end, it is judged to have been a corner kick. Alessandro trying to lead López. Demichelis. Handball by Demichelis, so it'll be a free kick for Orsayet. María. And back to Buljubasich off the header of Matías Lequi, who was one of three players brought into the lineup. Started 2 weeks ago. Puerta. Testa.
We do have some information about, you know, the terrible bad news, heavy rain storm in Argentina that has canceled a couple of games. We will let you know what's going on with Colón, with Unión.
And it's been apparently hardest hitting in the city of Santa Fe. As a result, those two teams have some difficulties getting their matches underway. Testa. Será
Chacarita and Unión in the other game that also got postponed. They traveled all the way to the provincia of Buenos Aires, could not practice all the week because of the rain, and decided to not play the game. We'll see what will happen with that. Nice
shot that's well wide off of Santana's foot. And Cristian, they are calling it the biggest thunderstorm ever in Argentina, and leading to the biggest flood. Hard to imagine that when you see the sunny conditions here, but it has been a major issue for the people in Santa Fe in particular. Cavenaghi trying to win it. It ends up with River Plate.
Beautiful.
And onside is Gonzalez.
Well, and since we have a chance, Max, to share Football Argentino with all the followers, and if we could let them know about what's going on in the country and other aspects, like unfortunately what's going on with the storm.
Hey, it affects everything.
The elections. If you know anything about Gabriela Sabatini, that would be more than welcome. Or Valeria Matza.
I don't. You see Horacio Ameli, who was a teammate of Nestor Gorosito at San Lorenzo. Now he is a member of this River Plate team. Santana. Zapata. Back it goes from Arguello. López. Santana to the midfield. Further along it goes to Huerta. Testa, 27-year-old left back.
No matter how good they play, River Plate, they are such a different team without Chacho Coudet on the pitch. It's like Chacho Coudet is the soul, not only of the midfield, but the whole team. They lack aggressiveness, they lack creativity without Chacho, especially on that right side of the midfield.
Cavenaghi to López. López only making his second league appearance. And the way Orsayet was running it, it took a deflection, so it'll be a corner.
Well, the best about López so far is his hair.
Not much. If that's the case, then he's in major trouble. Looks like the River Plate barber had a light week. Demichelis airing for that one. López, part of a growing community of Maxes, makes me very, very proud. To be part of that fraternity, it used to be me and about 30 dogs, and now I actually other human beings with the same name. Claudio Husain, his brother injured for today's match. Claudio Husain picking up a red card. Pretty much well-deserved. For River Plate against Corinthians. D'Alessandro!
That's why they call him Mandrake.
Yo, Mandrake! Another touch for Cavenaghi. Getting there late was Lequi. Garcé. Immediate cross, it's out of play.
Max, you love to see River play like this. Collective soccer, free-flowing football. Alessandro, in the last one, he looked first, nobody waiting in the middle. This is such a great pass from Cavenaghi. There he looks, he goes to the near post with a lot of power. I don't know if that was a corner, but it was a great effort by Mandrake.
He's starting to get a steady flow of goals, has 6 in all competitions. By the way, we're talking about River Plate beating Corinthians, Boca losing to Paysandu in their first leg. Down goes López. Didn't hear a whistle, don't think there is one. Through on the right. Ooh, good defensive play by Cristian García. Just able to disrupt the run of Cavenaghi. And now they lead it on for María. Can't get there. Stopped by Pereyra. Carreño. Puerta. Ceballos. Serrano. María chesting it back. Santana. Facundo Arguello, no relation to Alexis. Alessandro.
You have been watching those legendary fights or legendary nights.
I haven't seen him recently, but boy, do I enjoy that kind of programming.
Oh, he did get a knock in the head right there. Slap right on the face, 2 of them. For Nueva Chicago, great job defending though now, but they do have to get something going offensively too. It's been all River Plate.
López crosses it in, will get the 4th corner kick for River Plate.
And that's the job for the forwards, to wake up, come back in defense, help, but also get something going up front. I think we will get a chance to see Parraguesa, maybe in the second half, some experience in the midfield.
Alessandro lays it towards his right foot. No whistle. Ceballos try to get it back to Serrano. And now River Plate again. Well, Manuel Pellegrini is very worried, although we haven't seen it too much, about the tactics that a team like Nueva Chicago will put into effect when they travel to Estadio Monumental. He had issues with Arsenal, with Estudiantes, with Chacarita. As he said, they just spoil the game. And certainly Nestor Gorosito doesn't have the resources that Pellegrini does, and he may have to use that. But it looks like he's opening it up a little bit more than most. Arguello. And they get it into Santana, who has won a free kick.
Sometimes people underestimate the lesser teams, and I don't need to remind you what happened to Real Madrid this weekend with Mallorca, to Arsenal. They played Leeds, and River Plate better be careful. Don't underestimate the lesser teams.
Do it at your own peril. Falls to Carreño, who takes the free kick after Amaya provided the decoy. And offside on Nueva Chicago. Pereyra took his eye off the ball for a second, but able to recoup it in time. He's given away. Santana. Garcé. Poli.
If you want to play a little bit and get within the head of the coaches in case of possible substitutions for the second half, the visitors have the Oliveira, Aguirre, Zárate, Jesus, and the already mentioned Parragués. River Plate, Constanzo, the goalkeeper, Del Campo, Ludueña, Fernández, and Chacho Coudet. Evidently, Chacho Coudet with the first option to seize an action pretty soon if things don't change.
Alexander leads Zapata on the left side. Now the cross. Well read by Poli. Falls for Gonzalez, who hits the top netting.
Great. Chesting the ball down. I thought he had way too much time to take the shot. The defender could have gotten closer to him. How about that defender? See, he's backing up. He could have gotten closer to Gonzalez. Great shot, though. Just inches over the crossbar.
Testa clearing it away. River Plate tied with Boca, who played Vélez a little later today at the top of the table. Vélez just 3 points back. And Rosario Central, who won earlier this weekend, are 4 points back.
Ariel!
He looks like Alan Smith from Leeds United.
Sniffer. There's the Nueva Chicago supporters. A pretty well supported club. If you see their home matches, smaller venue granted, but it gets packed. Pereyra. Hopping away into Gatriel Orcheyet. Last time Nueva Chicago came to Estadio Monumental, they called it a punto de oro when they tied River Plate here. There's the cross out from Demichelis. So far, it looks like they may be in the neighborhood to do it again. López. Serrano. Oh, nice ball from María, who almost got a piece of it.
Foul.
Bumping going on over there.
Well, Max, this is what I'm talking about. Try to get something going offensively too. They have to do some damage. Great ball, penetrating ball. They're cutting like a knife between the defenders. A very alert goalkeeper, Buljubasich, denying the forward score the first goal of the game.
Half an hour into this match, scoreless at Estadio Monumental. River Plate with 10 straight wins. We're going to continue that incredible run. Carreño. Out from Demichelis. Arguello. María, a very talented central midfielder, could have still been at River Plate if not for the arrival of D'Alessandro. Obviously meant not much more playing time. But you can see the similarities in the two, although María a right footer. Ooh, but he's all right with the left too. Not bad at all, right on cue. Must have hurt me.
I was looking at the numbers here. River Plate with such a great run, 10 straight wins, 13 and 14. They have outscored the opposition 25-5.
In that run of 10, not too shabby. So Buljubasich did get a piece of it.
Claudio. Chino, a Maxi por fuera, métale pelota a Maxi por fuera.
Pellegrini wants the players to look for Maximiliano up front.
Carreño, who says he's a fanatic of Boca Juniors, would love to help his former club.
He did play a couple of matches with Boca Juniors before he came to Nueva Chicago. Not much from Zapata, Max, in the first half an hour. Zapata has been a non-factor on the left. That's the help that Alessandro needs.
Alessandro waving those arms. He'll get the free kick. The foul called against Santana. Zapata.
That left side is just not working out. That's the help that Alessandro needs to create soccer in the midfield for River Plate.
And first yellow about to be shown by Claudio Martín. For Victor Zapata. He's done it 2-3 times. He goes 2.
Talking about Victor Zapata being a non-factor in the game. Not only that, now he gets booked.
Garcé. One blocked.
There you have it, number 11, the left-sided midfielder of River Plate, Victor Zapata, becoming the first player with a yellow card in the game. Number 3 of the season for Victor Zapata.
Gonzalez. Here's side ball for Arguello, who joined the attack. Nueva Chicago throw. Short of 6. Chance for Nueva Chicago to do something in the attacking end.
3 players walking in. You saw them in the offside trap. You got to be much faster than that. Got to get back in position quicker. Ball gets back in play. 3 players caught walking. That shouldn't happen.
The old case of ball watching. Over the head of Diego Ceballos.
It's going to be very important match for River Plate to open the scoring soon, because I think with all those wins, 10 in a row, little by little, they are becoming a better team. But I don't think they are yet a good team when they have to play under pressure, which would be the case in the second half if Nueva Chicago could keep the score nil-nil.
There's little room for error in the Clausura tournament with Boca and River, you know, going tit for tat. Able to secure win after win. There's a mistake in the back. Allows a chance for Carreño. Santana to Arguello. A very young Nueva Chicago side. No one over the age of 29.
Elbow. Epa. He obviously didn't see it. Take a look at the right arm. Epa, that's an elbow straight to the side of the face. And he goes for it. Look. When D'Alessandro's just going for the ball.
It's going to affect your run. Comes up from Garcé.
By the way, do you know that last night we had a special guest here at Estadio Monumental and 60,000 people came to see her?
Margaret Thatcher?
No. You have 3 guesses?
Barbra Streisand?
No. She's from
Shakira?
Colombia. Yep. Shake it, baby.
She could draw it in Argentina. She used to, or does she still date the son of De La Rua, the ex-president?
She didn't even tell me that.
Oh boy. Sorry, you didn't hear from me. But it's affecting the pitch too, you know? The rain, the concerts.
Hey, it is worth it.
López swings and misses. So you a big Shakira fan?
Yep, of course. I mean, not a big Lopez's fan today, though. The only other chance he gets in the half. Oof. Well, of course I am. Who wouldn't be? Such a great artist. And not only we want to talk about soccer, not only we want to talk about the negative things happening in Argentina, also the positive things happening in the country. Last night, it was a party, thanks to the Colombian beautiful Shakira.
See Lopez. He looks like a young Rod Stewart.
Since we're talking about music.
Free kick here for Nueva Chicago. Creeping on through this first half, still scoreless. Good beginning for River Plate, but they've gone much quieter since. Very awkward clearance, but it'll work for García. Alessandro plays it to Zapata. Pereyra. Amazing, Pereyra still only 23. Seems like he's been around forever with his club.
Well, he has been with the club since he was 15 years old, and that is forever.
Especially when you're 23.
El banco. Chacho Godet. Amongst others. Constanzo del Campo. He never get there. Ludueña and Fernandez are completing the 5 players on the bench with the possibility to play. Only 3 of them will play, though.
I was going to say Ludueña getting more and more playing time. He came on as a reserve against that Corinthian side. A very, very big responsibility put on his shoulders. And there's a man down here for Nueva Chicago. It looks like it is perhaps Huerta.
I did not see what happened, Max, why Huerta would be on the ground. But we do have the privilege and the benefit of this. Alessandro, not with an elbow though, but protecting the ball, very minuso, very tricky. Most players, not only forwards and midfielders, would open the arms and try to keep you at distance. Finally, the best player, maybe in the country, Chacho Calvet, warming up.
And Huerta.
Was he warming up or was he running?
He was running out. He wasn't about to cover the match, let's say. He was running back into the locker room. We will leave it at that.
Hey, I'm about to do the same.
Huerta with a nose full of cotton. Is that a slice of heaven? Good touch by Cavenaghi. And trouble coming, I think, for our visitor from Chile.
Dante. No, that wasn't
García.
Dante. Garcia.
Sorry.
He becomes the second player booked. Though that one is not a yellow, it's not a red, it's just in between because, oh my God. Remember that the job of the ref is not only to officiate, but also to protect the players, especially the more gifted players like Cavenaghi. Well, hopefully he will be able to continue after that nasty challenge by Garcia.
Are you saying he should have got a green card there between yellow and red?
No, a green card? No.
Purple?
Well, pink would be stronger than yellow and not quite red.
Aha! Can you imagine? The day arrives where they have 20 cards in their pocket. There's a chance deflected. Buljubasich slow getting there, but gets there to deny Ceballos.
Max, when you say try to get something going offensively, you mean it every 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes, not every 15-20 minutes. This is the only second save by Buljubasich in the first half.
By Garcé. Anticipated by Huerta. Amaya!
I couldn't criticize the idea, the intention. Great movement. Goes with his right foot, inside of the right foot. Obviously not the best execution. The ball goes way over the crossbar.
Bowling. Alessandro a little bit afterwards maybe took a knock. I wouldn't be surprised if it was applied. He's not high on the list of visiting players.
No, it happened when he was already on the ground. Ooh, see?
Oh, it wasn't much. Against his old buddy, Eke Amaya.
You say that because it didn't happen to you.
I got ironclad skin, my friend. A high pain threshold. Final minute of the first half. Still scoreless here at the Monumental. And is that judged to be a handball? I guess so. Serrano. Nice tackle. Put in there by, I believe, Lequi.
Key, essential for a central defender, timing. Just like that.
So it all comes down to in the end. Nueva Chicago still can't get their first corner. Zapata back to Lequi. Won by Nueva Chicago. They may have something brewing here in stoppage time. No, short-lived. Alessandro reverses it. By Testa. Nicely won on the back by García. Off to Serrano. His second touch gets away from him. Ends up with Husain. And a hard tackle there will give River Plate a free kick. Very late in the proceedings.
How unfortunate that happens, especially in Argentina. Most gifted players like Cavenaghi, Alessandro, every single time they get the ball, they also get brought down. They do have a tendency to die, yes, but who wouldn't if you're going to get hit every single time?
Put in there, and it cleared away. No problem for Nueva Chicago. Another player holding his face for River. This time it's Demichelis. Here in the second minute of stoppage time, Carreño leads the charge. It's by Husain. And nothing there for the smallish Amaya. And the first half ends on that. Nueva Chicago looking for another precious point here at Estadio Monumental, which is what they achieved a year ago. The halftime score here in round 11, River 0, Nueva Chicago 0. Let you know about the 10 straight wins, but in addition to that run, 13 of the last 14 games have been won by River Plate. Only one league loss, it was to at home in round 2, and only one loss, or 2 losses in the Libertadores, away at Deportivo Cali and away in Ecuador to Emelec.
So let me give you the 11 for River Plate very quickly, Max. For the second half, Buljubasich, Garcé, Demichelis, Lequi, Caudet replacing Pereyra, Husain, Zapata, Gonzalo and Alessandro in the midfield, Cavenaghi and Maxi López.
Amaya off the left foot. Alessandro leaning into Serrano and picking up the free kick.
As soon as we have a second, then you let me know, and we'll give you the 11 back on the pitch for the visitors. Nueva Chicago.
Ball by Demichelis, a little bit behind his target. Zapata. Perhaps the most impressive win thus far for River Plate in league play was a couple weeks ago against Rosario Central, where they won 2-0.
Oh, not the 6-0?
Oh, that was Huracán, though.
So?
Everyone beats Huracán. Huracán still haven't won a game. But still, 6-0. Pretty impressive. That's for Huracán. Yuck! Alessandro. Nice defensive play by Husain. Garcé. Poli. Through the midfield circle, and now down to Demichelis. Caudet.
Let's see how much longer he's going to last in the second half, Maxi Lopez. Not only because he's not playing that well, just because the score is 0-0, and you do have to start making substitutions. That's the assistant, Claudio Rocco.
Not wide of the near post off the foot of Diego Ceballos, who's been pretty effective, getting his fair share of chances. Uncorks that one. Oh, good ball by D'Alessandro, and onside run. Cavenaghi. Oh, it was actually too high again. Should have finished that. Dante.
Well, now he's had 2 opportunities, 1 in each half, both of them wasted because he is thinking too much. He is a great finisher. You don't have to go with logic every single time. Here, the goalkeeper's right on you to La Romario. And very quickly on the ground. You don't have to go with so much technique every time.
Cavenaghi and López, for that matter, both 19 years of age at the top of the River Plate attack. María into Buljubasich.
See, Romario, instead of leaning to the side and finishing like that, he goes 1 extra step and goes with a quickly down, back of the net.
Keep it low. López. Chance for him to impress.
Keep it López.
Oh, good one.
See, that's the whole thing about River Plate being such a different team with Chacho Caudet on the pitch. That's how the man from Chile, Dante Poli, his whole career with Universidad Católica. In 1993, the under-17, Chile got 3rd place in Japan. Sebastian Rosenthal played in that team, Manuel Meira. Dante Poli was the central defender.
Hey, we get a score update. Estudiantes defeating Talleres in the second half. Another loss for Olimpo. Ignacia now that they're out of the Libertadores playing much better, and a loss by Racing at home, which may knock them out of the Clausura.
What's going on? Goals in every match but this one.
It happens like that sometimes. Racing, by the way, the 3rd side from Argentina still in the Libertadores, the only side from Argentina to win their group. And they're playing América of Cali and drew the first leg in Colombia 1-1. And obviously putting a lot of emphasis on it because they're not doing it right now in the Clausura. Good run on the left. Running out of real estate though. Lucho Gonzalez has to be very happy he's not playing with Huracan anymore. López. Between defenders, brought down. Just outside the 18, it appears. Yellow card as well for Leandro Testa.
Testa, that also means cabeza. You know, it would be testa dura, cabeza dura. Why so many fouls right on the edge of the box? That's what the coach will ask you not to do every single time.
Better than inside the box.
Well, you have a point there. Just such a good chance now for River Plate with D'Alessandro. What if they scored the goal from that free kick?
Hey! And D'Alessandro scored a goal against Corinthians right about from this spot. Big wall in front of him. D'Alessandro into the wall it goes. Carreño clears. And a couple player's well offside. Huerta. That'll work out just fine. Slotted through. Buljubasich. Denying Ceballos. Tripped up. D'Alessandro. Tidy defending there by Poli. Flag is down. Garcé. Goal! Goal! Fernando Cavenaghi for the 7th time in league play and 10th time overall. And River Plate in the 55th lead at 1-0.
It took Cavenaghi only 10 minutes to score goal number 7. Great work by Ariel Garcé on the right side. Everything's initiated by El Burrito Ortega or Gonzalez. The cross by Garcé, and now no one marking Cavenaghi, no one in front of the forward. So much time, so much space to get the header going. It is goal number 1. River Plate taking the advantage. So now we're looking at victory number 11 in a row.
Nueva Chicago, who defensively have done a great job, were all over the place that time. Got to say, barely onside, and I don't know if Galdet was. Well, the referee's assistant kept the flag down, and look at the Nueva Chicago defense all over the place.
Well, the cross is perfect, man. The cross is just perfect. You can say anything you want about the positioning of the defenders. Defenders are just running towards the goal, trying to do whatever they can. They're not thinking about positioning them. The cross is just perfect.
Nueva Chicago looking for an answer. Gonzalez to López and back again. Now to Cavenaghi. Galdet's cross. Out in front and offside. Offside. I don't think it was López, but I think it was Cavenaghi, certainly. Whoa, what's that?
Max, is River Plate another team with tactical there on the pitch? He even makes Maxi López play good. Looks good. Goal disallowed. It's 1-0.
Well, it was a very close decision. We'll get another look at that.
Nice.
Sliding in. They can't defend this. Nueva Chicago couldn't get a cross in from Carreño, but they will get a corner. They're first of the match.
Every time a forward with the ball at his feet makes a run like that, aggressively, he's going to make something happen. I do have my doubts about the goal. I'd love to see the replay, yeah? That could have been an offside.
I'll see what I can do there, Bozzo.
Thank you.
Amaya with the corner kick. Santana. Amaya, he's good with both feet. Really talented central midfielder. Buljubasich. López.
Foul. But I thought the foul was going the other way.
Garcé moving to the midfield, still with ball on foot. Now everyone retreats. Look at this run by Garcé. From one side to the other.
Garcé didn't want to give the ball to López. López took the ball away from Garcé anyway and then prolonged the play, giving it back to Garcé. It's River Plate all over Nueva Chicago in the second half. Taking the advantage, I believe we will have another player booked match. It would be number 3 for Nueva Chicago. The 3 defenders, Facundo Arguello, Cristian García, and Leandro Testa. The only player without a caution.
Here we go.
Is Dante Paul. Oh, that also should be a pink card.
Oh, yeah. Chuleta. We're at the hour mark. River Plate have just scored through Cavenaghi, 1-0, as they look to win 11 matches now on the trot. Nice defensive play by Testa. It comes out wide for Huerta. Lost in there with Carreño. Oh, great one-touch football here. Garcé, the danger man all of a sudden. Gonzalo. Zapata.
Now you get the ovation.
María comes out of that mess. Demichelis. That's a free kick for him. Good old Nueva Chicago. Played forward. Touched up by Garcé. Husain. Caldet. Great ball for Alessandro. He captures it and then loses. He made one too many spins. The run on the right side. Amaya servicing Carreño.
Good work by El Flaco, huh? Matías Lequi.
Chicago hanging around here. Showing some grit after the goal was scored against them. María. Huerta. María. Well, that's López a little bit behind Garcé.
You said something very important, Max. Nueva Chicago hanging on. River Plate, we've said it so many times, the 1-0 is just such a minimal difference. Anything could happen. I would put more emphasis in trying to score the second goal and less emphasis in ole, and playing such brilliant soccer right now. Anything can happen. 17 minutes into the second half, it's only 1-0. Nueva Chicago could get the equalizer. And then it would be such a difficult time for River Plate to try to win the game.
Especially with time becoming a factor.
Especially with time becoming a factor.
There's an echo in here.
Oh, I agree with you.
García. Back to Lequi. Making his 6th appearance for River Plate. Garcé, he's played in every league match. López controls it well on the first touch, separates from Poli. Oh, comes from García.
Foul. Number 23. Ludueña, number 24. That could be it.
Strange, Ludueña wore number 2 in the Libertadores match. Right in front of Pipo Gorosito.
How do you know?
I watched it.
Okay. Though the first substitution of the second half would be the visitors. It is number 8, Sarate, the midfielder, replacing Julio Serrano, number 11. So it's a midfielder for a midfielder.
The 5-year-old from Córdoba, Dario Zarate. Demichelis. Well, in that string of 10 straight wins, River have scored at least 2 goals in every match, with the exception of 1 game when they beat Estudiantes. They've done it with goal scoring coming quite frequently. They are now the leading goal scorer in Argentina by 2 goals over Rosario Central, having scored 24. In front, deflected, but there's Buljubasich to deny Ceballos. He's had a better game than the bigger name, Ariel Carreño.
Yeah, but just like in the first half, every chance for the visitors comes every 10-15 minutes. This is the best they've gotten to equalize the game, and it was such an easy save for Buljubasich.
Gaudet, 1-touch shot. We'll see it. María. Couldn't really turn there, and it comes to Husain. Alessandro.
What? The idea was to look for Frederick Lumber. Ochoa Caudet in River Plate.
Here is the disallowed goal, as you'll see.
Ooh. Why would that be? Why would the goal be disallowed?
That's pretty close, though. It was an iffy call on the offside on the goal, so River Plate be happy with a 50 percentile record from Mr. Rocco. Deflected. Amaya. The 1-2, back to Amaya. And a foul on the right side on Santana. Just 21. Alessandro pushing across.
Once again, thinking too much, too much space. Just have to play. Go with instinct.
Lobbed over on the right side, out of the reach of Carreño. By the way, with that goal by Cavenaghi, he goes to 7. He's just 1 behind co-leading goal scorers in the tournament, Figueroa of Central and Nani of Vélez. Central have already played. Nani plays Boca later.
Ariel.
García. Keep Nueva Chicago in the game. And here comes Ludueña. It's become a favorite of Pellegrini.
Maxi.
Why not? Zarate. Couple nice moves. Looking for López. It's played back into José.
You know what? Maxi López or Víctor Zapata is another option for Pellegrini. He hasn't done much in the second half either.
I would tend to think it would be López, especially with the 1-goal advantage, but you never know. There's the tackle. All right, Demichelis. Calvet. López. There's colliding, and Claudio Martin's allowed it. The match deteriorating. I tell you what, it certainly needed a whistle right about there. It was just getting worse and worse. Amaya lines one up. Goal! Against his former team, a goal from the heavens, and Amaya has equalized at the 71st.
Oh my God. Ooh, that's the goalkeeper's goal. Such a great shot by Amaya. Buljubasich gets a piece of it. Oh, I don't know. That should have been the goalkeeper's ball. If not, to save it right there, or to hold on to the ball, go to the side, go stronger to the side, fist it. But now, hey, 26 minutes into the second half, we were just talking about it. The visitors get the equalizer. Is Manuel Pellegrini going to make the same substitution he was thinking about before that? Oh, Lucho Gonzalez gone.
Oh, I think that was the switch for Ludueña. There you see it. Happened right after the goal from Nueva Chicago, and the streak is at risk. Cavenaghi. Alessandro. He's picking up Calvet. Third goal of the Clausura for Amaya.
Once again, we will see a different River Plate, because one thing is to be winning the game, no pressure, ole, 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 and now they have to play under pressure, try to win the game with only a little bit under 20 minutes left.
By the way, it's goals in back-to-back games for Amaya, and the previous games where he scored, Nueva Chicago have won. He is surging with confidence.
Putting on a show in the second half, Amaya. Getting Husain booked. Great control, great movement there by the very talented Amaya.
Husain is beginning to have a career that's just littered with yellows. And look, it's his 5th. He won't be available next week. Well, over those 10 matches, the faithful here have had to sweat it till the bitter end, but River Plate have found a way. And I'm sure most of the fans pretty confident that River will find a way out of this mess again against Nueva Chicago. A little over 15 minutes. Alessandro, the shot.
A good idea. That's what they have to do. Just play. So they are very good players. Look for one another. Unfortunately, Alessandro just wanted to go for the goal. He had other options too. Hey.
Santana.
This is just so common in soccer. After 10 straight wins, of course you don't think you're going to tie at home against a team like Nueva Chicago. You expect that to happen against a Boca or Vélez, Independiente, the bigger clubs. Hey, don't ever underestimate any team in any sport.
Amaya. Oof, trying to sneak one in there to Ceballos.
Amaya's on fire in the second half.
Sure is. That may be a bit kind, but certainly the last 10 minutes he's done whatever he's wanted. Testa. Zarate.
Oh, the Oles now are going the other way. I believe Parragués would be a good option now. Yellow.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, because if we talked about it, if 1 point would be good business for any team, well, now with 15 minutes left, start taking care of it.
We still talk about that point a year ago, and they're ready to do it again, and they will be ecstatic. It's come loose. Santana with it. Amaya getting the width. Ceballos going to tumble. Santana.
Number 28, Fernandez, I believe, getting ready next, talking to Manuel Pellegrini on the sidelines.
Zapata. Oh, dreadful ball. Gave it to Amaya. Nueva Chicago did have him hemmed in there. Straight up in the air from Orsayet. Over the back was Garcé. River Plate can't make the touches now. Well, they got it back for Alessandro. Testa. It's a goal kick.
Isn't it a different way of passing now under pressure? Not so precise, not so brilliant, not so ole. Everything changes, huh? Poor Chacho Caudet came on as a substitute. Took River Plate to the 1-0 advantage. Now just fighting for their lives. It is Fernandez to replace Max Vidal Sassoon López.
And it's Fernandez, another of the young players. We play up top. He has a chance to make an impact here and go up the pecking order. Ludueña.
Yeah, I mean that as a compliment.
I'm all about the studio line from L'Oreal. And that looks like Parragués about to come in.
Finally, people.
Getting a lot of instruction. And The Chilean international who has been through the war is probably saying, Coach,
I know.
I got a good idea. What I got to do? Win balls, make tackles.
I'm only going to play 15 minutes. Time now to complete the second or third substitution by the visitors on Nueva Chicago. It is number 18, Diego Ceballos, being replaced by the Chilean international Nelson Parragués, number 34.
So, defensive midfielder for a forward here in the 80th minute. Zapata. River Plate have made all three of their substitutions as Ludueña, Fernandez, and Caldera have come in. Not out of the realm of possibility that Nueva Chicago sum up a winner late. Caldet to Garcé. Knocked down by Sarate. Now Santana. Well offside is Carreño.
Well, Matt, I don't know if I do agree with that, Max. If Chicago got the second goal and the victory, well, they haven't done enough to take home the 3 points from the Estadio Monumental. It would be a blow, a big low blow to Manuel Pellegrini. The draw, the tie would be maybe good enough business for Pipo Gorosito.
You never know, though. There's Chicago just going to bunker down right about now. Trying to get out of their own end. They cannot. Ludueña, lovely work from him. Advantage played by Martín. Fernandez. Cavenaghi. Caldet! And Testa clears it, and Caldet is irate. Great save by the keeper. Husain. And María.
No foul. I totally see your point, Max, but I think if there is another goal, if there is a game-winning goal, that should be scored by the team that has been looking for it, and that, without a doubt, River Plate.
Looking for Caldet, a desperate header from Cristian García. Huerta. Caldet. Now Cavenaghi. There's it down a bit, looking for some help. Keeping inside the parameters.
a much better team. The team dominating the proceedings. Max, River Plate creating so many more options to score than the visitors today. The only problem, though, and we talked about it before, is River Plate is such a great team and they play so well when they are winning. When they are up in the score, they become a different team because they're not that good yet to be an excellent team, a great team when they are under pressure, like right now.
This match is 85 minutes old. Lequi to Zapata. Alessandro. Spreading that ball around. Garcé. Caldet. And knocked out by Paulie. Caldet was onside.
If you know you have a better team, if you know you are superior than the opponent, once you go 1-0 up in the score, and we also said this before, put more emphasis in trying to score another goal to seal the victory, to play with even more confidence. If you just, after the 1-0, go like River Plate, ole, and just being better than the other team, this could happen. They get the equalizer, and now with only 5 minutes left, see, they're going to do all they can to kill off as much time as possible. And they'll probably get the point here from Estadio Monumental.
And they're probably going to bring in their third and final substitution. I see Pedro Aguirre on the sideline. María, and it's on there rather promptly. Maybe should take a little more time. Wondering about López's hair. Look at that throwback. Like Battlestar Galactica do. Pedro Aguirre. Not well cleared. It was Cavenaghi with that first chance. Caldet got plenty of company. And now the substitution.
What is wrong with the goalkeeper now, Max? Do we know?
María is going to be replaced.
Great game, tremendous goal, beautiful performance in the last 15-20 minutes to lead the team to such a good result. So far, it isn't over yet, but there we see Pedro Aguirre, another defender replacing another forward.
Over to the left side. River Plate running out of time, and there's the man who just came in to clear it away.
People couldn't be more obvious about it. You know. I just wanted the point and get out of here.
The difference between Gorosito and what other coaches have done, though, is he gave it a good go for the longest time, but when he got the equalizer late, that was his sign. Let's bottle this one up. Still some work to be done. Paulie sky for that, just missed on it, and Lequi's header covered by Orsellet. Next weekend, River Plate travel to Santa Fe to take on Union. Nueva Chicago at home against Huracán. certainly if they played as well.
Well, not only that, Max, at the end, after the game, we will see the whole round that will be played next week in Argentina.
If I was a betting man, I would say that the game will be televising Boca and Colón of Santa Fe. I'm trying to figure out as we head into the 90th minute the system of selecting matches, and I've got it for this year. When River Plate and Boca are at the top of the table, they take their turns.
Are you just making that up?
I bet you anything. Boca next week and River the next, unless one of these teams fall off the map.
When is going to be Boca River Boca Super Clásico?
Still a few weeks off, but it's going to be enormous this year. This is round 11. We'll have 8 more after this. And the Boca River playing late on in the month of May. There's one play through, chance for River, lobbed in the air. And they played it safe. Aguirre has tried to salvage something. It'll be a corner in the end. We're into stoppage time.
They had it on time. It shouldn't be more than 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, this is some good defending from Nueva Chicago late. They've been precise. The offside trap does not work. D'Alessandro is going to be tricky. Oh, what a play!
Oof. It isn't over yet.
It always seems to go down to the wire, and River Plate seem to find a way. Gaudet. Knocked out by Paragues. Back in. Orsayet had to one-hop it. He's played remarkably well.
Mandrake had the best last 2 chances for River Plate. Great saves by the goalkeeper. Great atmosphere in the stadium, and the greatest of them all, the point that Nueva Chicago will be taking home after the 1-1 draw on the road at Estadio Monumental.
A precious point indeed. A bit offline from Garcé. And Nueva Chicago having a few words with Claudio and Martín to see how much more time they must endure. Very well supported club, as we said earlier, Nueva Chicago, and they've had a good season, currently in 9th. They'll probably drop a couple notches by just getting the point here. And doing everything in their power to remain in the first division. And a yellow card for the always very naughty
Oh my,
Alessandro.
He gets brought down 15 times a game, and then in the end he's the one getting booked. Give me a break. 5th yellow. He will not be able to play against Unión de Santa Fe next week. I have, Max, an idea. We could join those people going back to Nueva Chicago, because that's going to be a happy trip back.
Get on the back of the bus. Maybe not. Orsayet with that save, probably man of the match. Still some work to do. That's not going to threaten. And Catriel Orsayet, brought up in the Boca youth ranks, is going to give his former team a very, very important result for them, as it could leave Boca alone at the top of the table, depending on what happens later.
Yeah, that should do it, though. Huh? After this one, that should do it. That should be it.
Listen for the whistle. Martin's going to allow a little bit more. We're at 3.5 minutes. River Plate scored a late winner earlier on in the season in league play against Chacarita that happened in the 5th or 6th minute of stoppage time, and Chacarita very upset. And hopefully it doesn't get too far ahead of that here as we're finishing 4 minutes.
Come on, blow the whistle.
There it is. They share the points, and River Plate's 10-match winning streak comes to an end at the hands of the unlikeliest team, Nueva Chicago, who get a point. The final score here, 1-1.